Hey you guys, Bird here with my next double dare. It's time to crochet a red, white, and blue pillow. I'm really excited to share some of my crocheting skills with you guys, but please keep in mind I too am still a beginner. Let's start with a slip knot and chain 30. Once you have a chain of 30, chain one more, and then we are going to half double crochet into that first stitch and then the rest of the way across. Now, getting started is definitely the hardest part for me, but once I get started, I usually just start to move right along. The half double crochet is the stitch I will be using throughout the entire project. Once you get to that last stitch, do your last half double crochet. There you have it. Chain one and turn your project. After you turn your project over, half double crochet another row of red across all 30 stitches. Here's what your project will look like so far. So now let's add white. Instead of coming in with the red for our chain one and turn, we're simply going to add the white. We can tuck in that tail before we do the turn so that when we go back through into the stitches, we will just half double crochet right over that tail like so. I repeated my process of the 30 half double crocheted stitches for the first 6 rows, alternating every 2 rows from red to white. When you're working with both colors and it's time to switch, just drop the color you were working with before you do your chain one and turn. Grab your new color, chain one and turn. Then continue working with that same yarn. Very easy. Once to the 7th stripe, half double crochet in 14 stitches. Then on your 15th half double crochet, you start it with the red yarn. And when you go to yarn over and pull through, you drop the red yarn, gaining the blue yarn. After I polished off the first flag, I made a second flag. After I had both flags finished, I lined up the edges so that at least one of the flags of each side had stitches that would help guide me, so my overall pillow was a bit more uniform. I did a single crochet around the entire pillow, and at the corners, instead of doing one single crochet, I did 4 single crochets in each corner, creating a nice turn. Before completely closing up my pillow, I stuffed it with some polyfill. I finished off a few single crochets in the perimeter, and voila. Thank you so much for crafting with me. I hope everyone has a fun and very safe 4th of July.